Hey, what's up, everyone? Vic Camp here again, and it's January 3rd, 2025, and today we're featuring this game called Lady Luck, two-player Williams game, 1968, and the story on how I found this game and how long I had it, and anything else I can share with you on it. So many years ago, 20 plus years ago, I was doing a lot of garage sales here in North Jersey. A lot of the cities or towns that were a little more wealthy, I would frequent their garage sales. Always go to the best ones I can find. And one day I was about my business, really looking for records, 45 records and albums I was collecting at the time, and pinball machines, of course, or bingo machines, or any arcade games, anything I could get my hands on. So I went to quite a few garage sales on Saturday on my day off, and I stumbled across a garage sale here in Clifton, New Jersey. It's probably around 3 miles from my house, the home that I went to that had a garage sale, and they had the Lady Luck downstairs in the basement. When I went to the garage sale, I had asked the owner if he had any records and this and that. He said, "What else are you looking for?" And I told him, "Pinball machine." He told me I got one. I says, "Oh, come on, you got to show it to me." He goes, "Well, I'm not really looking to sell it." I said, "Can I just look at it and see what kind of condition it's in?" And he was really nice enough to let me down into the house, into the basement, and it was covered with all kinds of stuff. And we pulled the stuff off the glass, and I looked at the play field, and I could tell it was such a beautiful game. And he said, "Well, let me take your number," the owner said, "and then I'll get back to you when I'm ready." So at that time, I couldn't stop thinking of the game. Any game I saw I wanted, and it bothered me that, it could be, he could call me in a year, a month, whatever. Sorry about that. That was the line timer unit still spinning. So I'm there at the garage sale. He doesn't want to sell the game. Takes my number. Go about my business. I'm pulling in 2 or 3 games a week anyway. But the game stayed on my mind, and I decided to go by and see if I can remember what house it was, because he had my number, I didn't have his number, and think about what house I thought it might be and ring the bell. So before I did that, I was back at that location where I saw the Lady Luck, but for some reason I didn't know exactly what home it was. I never took the address down. And he lived on a cul-de-sac, so it was kind of confusing to me at the time. So I decided to write a letter and put it in a mailbox. I thought that was the house. This is probably 6 months after I saw the game, or a year or whatever. And I never heard a response back. I'm thinking to myself, it's the wrong house, this and that. So again, like I mentioned before, I decide I'm gonna go and ring the bell to the house I think it is. And so what happened was, it might have been 2 years, I don't even know, 18 months, it could have been 3 years, I don't know how much time had elapsed. But I go back to the street, to the cul-de-sac, and I ring the bell. I think it's the house, and the woman comes out and answers the door and says, "No, this isn't the house. The guy with the pinball machine lives right next door." Oh, I said, "Thank you," and I went and I rang the bell, and the guy answered the door and said, "I can't believe you're here, and this is a true story." He said, "I've been looking for your number for months. We've been packing, getting ready to move, and I misplaced your number. And here you are, ringing the bell, coincidentally, and you're going to get the game." He said, "Come on in." He says, we didn't know what we were going to do with the game. We might have just wanted to have left it here or whatever after we moved. But you're welcome to the game, and I don't know what I offered him, whatever it was. He took it, and I ended up with the game. that's how I have this Lady Luck in my collection today. It was by luck that I have this Lady Luck. And my persistence, and passion, and craziness, and addictiveness to make me go back to that house got me this game. So that's the story on this game. I thought it was a good story. Hope you guys liked it. And we're going to do another one. If you like it, leave a comment. Let me know. If you like these stories behind the games, I could do any game in here. There's a story behind it. So if you want to hear more, subscribe, comment, likes, anything, let me know. And I'll continue to make some videos. All right, all, have a happy New Year, safe New Year, and healthy New Year. And I'll see you next time.